Oud fragrances are one of my favorite classifications of fragrances, which is why in today's video, I will be showing y'all a beginner's guide to oud fragrances. I got a range of oud fragrances ranging from super beginner friendly all the way up into the animalistic, stinky, fecal, barnyard type of oud scents. And we're just gonna go through, and depending on where you are at along in your oud journey is where I'll recommend whichever scent for you to go ahead and try out. If you enjoyed the video, family, make sure you like the video, make sure you sub up, and make sure you hit that bell so you are notified of my future uploads. And before we get started, family, I want y'all to take a look at this vial of oud right here. I'll get y'all a even better close-up shot, but I want y'all to pay attention to how dark and treacly this raw material is, family. Very expensive material. It absolutely smells really disgusting on its own. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's nothing, to me, there's nothing appealing about smelling this on its own. It has like a leathery quality. It has that fecal quality to it. It has a woody quality to it, almost like a pissy quality to it. It's just really nothing appealing about smelling it on its own. You know what I'm saying? But the magic really does come in when you decide to add this raw material to other things. Rose, for example, which is the reason why we have a lot of rose ouds. Rose and oud is just one of those things. It's like PB&J. They just go together and it's like magic. One of those materials to where it works better when it is supported by a lot of other things, and then you can really see the magic throughout that material. So today, got 4 scents for y'all. All of these are within that range, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere in the woody, fecal, it's somewhere in that range. And you're gonna be able to see how different you can get with these oud scents. So starting off with the first one, this is very beginner friendly. It's super beginner friendly. The obvious pick, this is Oud Satin Mood Extrait by MFK. Now this right here is probably one of the easiest oud scents that you will probably be able to put your nose on. I'm sure there's easier ones out there, but this one right here really gives you that feel while really suppressing the whole thing about the oud. So in this, you're predominantly gonna get roses and vanilla. This is a rose oud, but you're getting roses and vanilla and some fruity berry notes. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what this scent is. The oud in this scent is so well hidden, and it's just really contributing to really the long-lasting power of the scent, combined with the resinous feel that you get throughout the base of the scent. As the scent really starts to develop and as it starts to dry down, you do get a little bit of that oud feel just like deep into that base, and it's really just like a resinous woody feel. This is not gonna be the animalistic aspect of the oud. This isn't gonna be the fecal aspect of the oud, nor is it gonna be the pissy aspect of the oud. This is more on that just very dry, resinous, woody aspect of the oud. And I think, you know, if you're just starting out, you don't know much about oud, but you're interested in delving deep into more of what you can get, I think this is the one that you just should go ahead and start your journey off with, because this will provide you just with that real good smelling scent. Check out this scent right here, Oud Satin Mood Extrait by MFK. Next, we're gonna bump it up to a little bit of intermediate, I guess you could say. After you pass that, you kind of feel like you want to smell a little bit more like what oud can do, or like what it is, you know what I'm saying? I will move up to this scent right here, and this is called Bacio Immortale by the House of Argos. This is gonna be your smooth, leathery smelling type of oud scent, you know what I'm saying? It also is a little bit animalistic too, you know what I'm saying? Not crazy animalistic, but it does have that animalistic twinge happening through there. You are gonna get some raspberry notes, some vanilla notes, I'm saying, just to kind of sweeten this scent up and almost suppress the oud, but you can smell the leathery combined with the woody and that base peeking through. And this is one of those oud scents you really gotta like. It's very similar to Tom Ford's Oud Wood, the way that they do like that leathery, it's not animalistic, but it's like barnyard, you know what I'm saying? It's like that type of oud feel. It has the old wood type of thing going on within the scent. This is that right there. And then when you get that, once you start to learn how to pick up that thing in the back, you start to notice it throughout a lot of oud scents, you know what I'm saying? A lot of oud scents really use this style of oud right here. It's just like this leathery, old wood, like old shack smelling type of thing. And then you smell like the raspberry, the vanilla, you smell a lot of other things going on top of that. But underneath that, family, it is a very dominant oud accord really happening through there. This is a huge step up from that oud satin mood, you feel me? This is because it's not getting covered up by loads of sweetness. It's not getting covered up by roses and things like that. This is more in your face. So this is for people that you've accepted that you want to embark on the oud journey a little bit more, and you actually want to be able to smell the oud coming through. So this is that scent right there. It's called Bacio Immortale by the House of Argos. Moving up from intermediate, we are gonna step into a little bit of the challenging realm of the oud scents. And this one right here, I wouldn't call it too challenging. It depends on where you're at, you know what I'm saying? If this is your first time smelling any sort of oud scent, this scent will be very challenging. But the scent that we will be talking about is Alexandria 2 by the House of Zerja. Y'all know I had to put this in here, family, because this is like, it's basically almost exactly what it is. Like, this is primarily a oudy type of scent, obviously with some other things going on, but this is the animalic, you know what I'm saying? This is the crazy animalic oud. If you're not ready for crazy animalic oud, go back to that Bacio Immortale. Get the smooth, leathery, vanilla, raspberry. Get that thing right there. Alexandria 2. If you're not ready for animalistic blast, almost kind of leaning barnyardy, not all the way, but just animalistic, almost has it smells like a fur. I don't know how to explain it, but it smells like deer fur or like some sort of animal's fur. You definitely get that. Hella musky, has a very deep musky feel, and then you get this woody feel also when it's sent to as well. Now, this is animalistic to the max, you know what I'm saying? I can understand. I've seen reviews over Alexandria. People call it too animalistic. People say it smells like a cow den. People say it smells like piss. This is one of those scents to where you really have to be along in your oud journey, past the Bacio Immortale, past the oud satin moods, to the point of appreciation where you can actually appreciate what Alexandria 2 is really doing. But I'm telling you, family, as it dries down, it becomes more beautiful and more beautiful by the second, family. Within this, opposed to the other ones, the oud is more exposed, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it really comes down to. If you want to be challenged with these oud scents, you're going to get an oud scent that is more exposed. If you just want the lasting power of the oud scents without smelling it too much, you can go for that oud satin mood extract, because it is going to last a very long time, but you just aren't going to be smelling the oud like that. So depending on where you're at, that's how I would make my decision. I'm saying, do I want to smell the oud, or do I just really want the effects of it? This is animal, fur, barnyard, it's all of that right there. And last but not least, family, this video wouldn't be complete without putting on, in my personal opinion, the master of oud fragrances. And this is my boy, Aaron Terrence Hughes, and this is the scent called Luna. This is like a combination of like Alexandria 2 and that Bacio Immortale. This is gonna combine the leathery aspects of the oud with the animalistic aspect, also with an additional accent of some barnyard type of facets through the scent, some incensey qualities throughout the scent. This right here is final boss oud, you know what I'm saying? Even after you get past Alexandria 2, I think that's where a lot of people stop. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, family. I think that's where majority of people will stop. You'll probably stop with the challenging Alexandria 2. You might wear it on a cold day and you be like, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? I don't need anything more challenging than that. Luna by Aaron Terrence Hughes really takes that one more step higher. This is, look, oh, this oud to the maximum. This is leathery. It smells almost identical to this right here. It doesn't go like fecal or pissy, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have those aspects to it, but it's definitely animalistic. It's definitely barnyardy. It's definitely harsh, leathery, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Now I do wear Luna, but it's usually layered with other things, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really rocking this by itself, you know what I'm saying? It's just a very, this is like, if you want a pure oud experience, just get Luna by Aaron Terrence Hughes. This is just gonna hit you just with that full throttle. There's nothing really else going on around the scent. You get some floral notes in there, rose obviously. Upon first spray, you're getting blasted with that oud, and that just is what it is. You either love it or you hate it. This is one of those scents right there. Very strong, very incense heavy. Like I said, I feel like a lot of people will stop at the previous, you know what I'm saying? That's good enough for most people. I wouldn't recommend this for anyone that's still on the Oud satin mood. If you still rocking that, I wouldn't even recommend you to even try something like this. Very well designed. He has some other oud scents that I definitely prefer, but those other ones that he does have, they're more hidden. You know what I'm saying? They're the way that you don't really smell it, but you get more of the effect of it. Family, I hope you guys enjoyed my guide to oud fragrances. If you did, make sure you like the video, make sure you sub up, make sure you hit that bell, family. It's always great seeing y'all. Remember to keep taking care of yourself, and please be happy at the end of the day. I will see y'all in my next video. Love y'all.